Omega has dominated the luxury watch market for decades with iconic models like the Speedmaster and Seamaster, but 2026 has brought fierce competition from brands delivering comparable or superior quality at similar price points. From Japanese finishing masters to Swiss independent manufacturers, certain watches now genuinely challenge Omega's supremacy in design, movement innovation, and overall value. Smart collectors are discovering alternatives offering more bang for their buck without sacrificing prestige or craftsmanship. Let's explore the top 8 watches giving Omega serious competition in 2026. Number 8. Longines Conquest Heritage 2100. Longines has been quietly perfecting their craft while staying under the radar compared to flashier competitors. The Conquest Heritage brings vintage-inspired elegance with a 60-hour automatic movement that runs with Quasi-level precision. What sets this apart is the gorgeous sunburst dial finishing that rivals Omega's best work, combined with a case that wears incredibly well on various wrist sizes. The applied indices catch light beautifully, and the bracelet integration feels seamless rather than afterthought design. This watch delivers daily wearability that Omega sometimes sacrifices for tool watch aesthetics. Water resistance hits 300 meters, making it suitable for serious diving despite the dressy appearance. The value proposition becomes clear when you realize similar Omega models cost nearly double while offering comparable specifications. Longines leverages Swatch Group resources for movement development without the Omega price premium attached to the name. Number 7. Grand Seiko SBGM 2221 GMT 5800. Grand Seiko entered the conversation when collectors realized Japanese finishing could match or exceed Swiss standards. This GMT features the mesmerizing matte iwate dial texture that changes appearance throughout the day as lighting shifts. The spring drive movement delivers unmatched accuracy at +by 0.5 seconds daily, completely obliterating Omega's mechanical movement tolerances. Zaratsu polishing creates mirror surfaces without any distortion, a technique requiring artisan-level skill that machines cannot replicate perfectly. The GMT complication operates smoothly with a quick-set-hour hand that Omega charges thousands more to include. Wearing this watch reveals why Grand Seiko threatens traditional Swiss dominance. The attention to detail becomes addictive once you notice it. The 39.5 mm sizing provides versatility that larger Omega sport watches cannot match in formal or business-casual settings. Omega counters with brand heritage, but Grand Seiko answers with superior craftsmanship at this particular price point. Number 6. Tudor Black Bay Chrono 5500. Tudor brings Rolex manufacturing expertise without the impossible waitlists or inflated secondary market pricing plaguing their parent company. The Black Bay Chrono features an in-house MT5 813 chronograph movement with 70-hour power reserve and column wheel construction. Omega's chronographs typically cost $2,000, $3,000 more, while offering similar specifications and finishing quality throughout the case. The Breitling-derived movement receives extensive Tudor modifications, ensuring reliability that justifies the Swiss-made designation completely. Case finishing combines polished and brushed surfaces with transitions executed cleanly enough to rival Omega's Seamaster family directly. The bidirectional bezel and vintage-inspired design create character that sterile modern Omegas sometimes lack in pursuit of contemporary aesthetics. Water resistance reaches 200 meters despite the chronograph pushers, proving Tudor's engineering competence matches their styling talent. The ceramic bezel insert resists fading and scratching better than aluminum alternatives Omega used historically on vintage pieces. Number 5. Zenith Chronomaster Sport 9900. Zenith's El Primero movement remains one of horology's greatest achievements, beating at 36,000 VPH for exceptional chronograph precision. The Chronomaster Sport packages this legendary movement in an integrated bracelet design that directly challenges Omega's racing chronographs. The 1/10th second measurement capability exceeds what Omega's coaxial chronographs can achieve mechanically without electronic assistance. Visual similarities to the Daytona create controversy, but the execution quality and movement pedigree justify the comparison confidently. Zenith's position as an independent manufacturer gives them credibility that Swatch Group brands sometimes struggle to maintain. The skeleton dial reveals movement architecture that Omega often hides behind solid dials, showcasing mechanical beauty transparently. Column wheel construction ensures smooth chronograph operation that entry-level Omega chronographs cannot match at comparable pricing. The integrated bracelet tapers beautifully and wears comfortably despite the 41 mm case size that could feel bulky. Number 4. Brightling Superocean Heritage U2 4500. Brightling transformed their image recently, shedding excessive branding while maintaining the toolwatch DNA that built their reputation. The Superocean Heritage U2 combines vintage aesthetics with modern 200-meter water resistance and Breitling's B20 automatic movement. This watch wears better than Omega's Seamaster Diver 300 mAh despite similar specifications, with a slimmer profile and more wrist-friendly proportions. The mesh bracelet option provides a distinctive look that Omega doesn't offer on their dive watches regularly. Breitling's ceramic bezel and vintage lume create a cohesive design language that feels intentional rather than focus-grouped. The movement decoration visible through the exhibition caseback rivals Omega's finishing, while the retail price undercuts comparable Seamasters. COS chronometer certification comes standard, ensuring accuracy that Omega charges master chronometer premiums to guarantee. The bronze case variant develops unique patina over time, offering personalization that sterile steel Omegas cannot provide. Number 3. IWC Pilot's Watch. Mark Tweedwat, 4900. IWC's pilot watches carry authentic aviation heritage that Omega's modern Speedmaster variations sometimes lack despite the moon landing connection. The Mark Smith features a 40mm case that wears perfectly for daily use without the bulk plaguing modern Omega sport watches. IWC's 32111 caliber movement offers a 120-hour power reserve, nearly doubling what Omega's coaxial movements provide typically. The soft iron inner case protects against magnetic fields exceeding 15,000 Gauss without Omega's coaxial technology requirements. Finishing quality throughout the case and bracelet matches Omega's standards, while the dial legibility exceeds what Omega achieves. The top-mounted crown and instrument panel aesthetic create genuine pilot watch character rather than lifestyle marketing terminology. IWC's independent status and Richemont backing provide resources matching swatch groups without the corporate sameness concerns. Water resistance hits 100 meters despite the aviation focus, making this versatile enough for swimming and water sports. Number 2. Cartier Santos Medium 7100. Cartier brings luxury credentials that Omega aspires to achieve but hasn't fully captured outside hardcore watch enthusiast circles. The Santos features Cartier's 1847 MC automatic movement with 42-hour power reserve in the brand's most iconic case shape. The quick-switch bracelet system allows instant strap changes without tools, providing versatility that Omega's watches require professional adjustment. Roman numerals and blue sword hands create instant recognition that Omega's designs sometimes lack despite their technical excellence. Cartier's crossover appeal into fashion and luxury sectors gives this watch cultural cash beyond traditional watch collecting boundaries. The finishing quality rivals Omega's despite Cartier's reputation as a jeweler first and watchmaker second among uninformed buyers. Water resistance reaches 100 meters, adequate for daily wear despite the dress watch appearance and luxury positioning. The Santos bridges watch enthusiasm and broader luxury appeal in ways Omega struggles to achieve consistently. Number 1. Grand Seiko SLGA 009 White Birch 10,200. Grand Seiko's spring drive technology represents the single biggest threat to Omega's technical supremacy in mechanical watchmaking currently. The White Birch features a textured dial inspired by Japanese birch forests that creates three-dimensional depth unmatched by anything Omega produces. Spring drives plus pass. 10 seconds monthly accuracy obliterates mechanical watch standards, approaching quartz precision while maintaining sweeping seconds hand. The 9RA2 movement thickness measures just 5 mm, allowing a sleek 11.8 mm case profile that Omega's thicker movements cannot achieve. Zaratsu polishing throughout creates mirror surfaces that catch light differently than standard Swiss polishing techniques Omega employs. The 40mm sizing and elegant proportions make this genuinely versatile from boardrooms to casual weekends without compromising presence. 5-day power reserve exceeds most Omega movements, while the exhibition caseback reveals finishing that justifies Grand Seiko's premium pricing. Limited production ensures exclusivity that mass-produced Omega models cannot offer despite their legendary status and recognition.